Well, got one more step in my cancer journey over with. The doctor was finally. I mean, some of the doctors I was talking to seemed like kind of like cruel a little bit. She seemed like she was nicer, you know, more empathetic, and like eased me into a starker picture, you know, of what I'm facing. Basically said we have no. It's definitely not stage 1. It's stage 2. At this point, I can tell it might be stage 3. It might be stage 4. If it's stage 2 or 3, you stand a chance of curing it. At stage 4, all we can do is extend your life and try to give you a better quality of life, less pain, you know, feeling a little bit better. You know, we got stuff to help you with symptoms and make you live longer. A lot got done. She's probably going to bump up the PET scan. I'll probably get that PET scan done within the week, and then I'll have another appointment with her after that. After they do the conference, the oncology conference. She's not going to be there for next week, but the week after. So 2 weeks from now, I might have more answers. The PET scan might be enough. It just shows if nothing lights up but the tumor in my lung and some lymph nodes in this lung, or maybe even in this lung, and nothing else, then I stand a chance. And this place has got the latest treatments too. I just got a blood test today, and it's to see exactly what kind of targeted therapy they might be able to use. She gave me all the parameters of what might happen, you know. And sitting in there in that oncology department with all those dying people, because there's a bunch of sick people in there, okay? And listening to the way she's talking, it's like, okay. I talked to the social worker too, and she specializes in dealing with kids. She's in the oncology department. I guess they need a bunch of full-time social workers. She seems to think, she said, we got to wait until we see what kind of treatment you're going to be getting. Just before treatment starts, she said, when I can call, she said, I'm going to probably get you in a nursing home. I'm like, wow, a nursing home. She's like, yeah, I mean, yeah. You're going to need it when you're going through chemo and radiation therapy or targeted therapy or whatever you're going to be doing, yeah. And especially if you go through surgery, she said, you're going to definitely need to be in a nursing home setting. I mean, they're going to keep you in the hospital for, you know, about a week. But then after that, you're going to need another couple of weeks. Yeah, this sucks. But I was like telling the doctor, I was like, man, it sounds like you're just easing me gently into like, you're about to die. And she's like, hey, we're all going to die. Yeah, but I'm about to die now, okay? Not years from now. Not decades from now like I was hoping. But yeah, maybe. But let's see. Come on, man. Jumping the gun here. I'm like, okay. I said, yeah, you know, I've got my chin up. I'm ready to fight this, but I also want to prepare myself. You know, I don't want to have like false hope, and it's like, just give me a chance. Let's get this PET scan done. Get this conference done where we can talk to all the other doctors, figure out exactly how we're going to treat you, and then get the treatment started. I'll probably be in a nursing home undergoing whatever treatment they're going to do before the month's out. I'll take you guys along. Whatever happens, I'm going to try to take you guys along as long as I can. If I go through the treatment and survive this, you're going to see that. And then I will go on for more adventures. If this is my final battle, I'm going to take you guys with me as long as I can until, I mean, I don't know how, you know, the very last extremity, I don't think I'll be able to pick up the phone and pull it out and show you what's going on. But I'm going to do it because I think people need it. And also, I'm just going to tell you, I want to preach to you a little bit about Jesus. And yes, I'll admit it. I'm doing it. It's for me. Okay? Me preaching to you is for my salvation. Do I hope I can convince you of the truth of heaven and hell and Satan and God and Jesus is Lord? Yeah, I want to. But yes, I just have to thank everybody that's indulging me and listening to me talk about Jesus. You know, if you don't believe in it, okay. I hope I can change your mind somehow. Or I hope I can plant a seed, and then when you are facing something that might make you want to reach out for something, you might do what I suggested now. I've seen things, man, and I'm going to tell stories about the stuff I've seen. Yeah, I get it. I'm interacting with people on in my comment section, and I know exactly where they're coming from. They're New Agers, okay? I was totally a New Ager. Man, I just thought all I got to do is run around out in the desert and chew enough peyote, and I'll transcend all this. It didn't happen. At least that's not how it worked out. I mean, I just thought, man, you do enough hallucinogenic drugs, and you're just going to, like, dematerialize into the fifth dimension. That's not the way it went. The way it went is all these drug experiences convinced me of the truth of Satan and hell and God and heaven and Jesus being, Lord. And I'm going to be sharing those stories with you. I've got several more. I'm going to keep doing the storytelling. I've got some God protecting me, His powerful hand protecting me stories, mainly in prison, because I've stepped into some lion's dens that I should have been killed. And I'm going to tell those stories. And there's been a few others out on the street where I barely avoided really bad things that would have ended me, and I would have died in my sins without asking the Lord for forgiveness and trying to walk with Him and share my testimony. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are indulging me. Even the people that saying, I'm not really religious, I don't believe, but I'm totally, supporting you in your witnessing and this and that. Thank you, okay? Because it really is as much for me as it is for you, because I'm fulfilling my obligation to spread the word. And I don't want to do it just preach. Jesus is Lord, repent, the end is nigh. Sinners, I'm going to keep telling my stories and sharing this experience, this cancer journey with you. Maybe it'll, because everybody's going to have to face something like this. Unless you meet an accident or violence, which I hope none of you ever have to suffer that. Most of you are going to get sick and die. You're going to be in this situation. So maybe watching me go through that, if that's what happens, will help you. You'll remember old Bike Jeff. And if I beat this and go on to I'm going to have to find some other way to die, maybe you can get something out of that too. I'd like to do some exercise videos too, just to show you that I'm still in the fight of trying to, because it's got to help. It can't hurt, that's for sure. But it's just too smoky right now. I suffered riding through this smoke. I don't know if you guys, everybody knows about the forest fires in Canada. They're just making everything so smoky. It's so smoky I can just sit there and stare at the sun right now and not even hurt my eyes. Riding the 10 miles there and 10 miles back to the hospital was not fun. I could feel, especially, I'm not really feeling much symptoms from the cancer, but kind of. I know it can't be good. I've got a pulmonary condition. All that smoke can't be good. So I'm going to wait for the smoke to clear a little bit before I start doing a bunch of working out. Oh yeah, I talked to the doctor about my keto diet. She's like, that's cool. And I'm like, I'm going to be fasting too. She didn't really like to hear that. It's not that she thinks it's dangerous or anything. I don't think they like, because you lose weight when you have cancer. And they really want you to keep your weight up. The thing is that my weight has been pegged at 155 since I first went into the emergency room. I'll lose, if I go on a 3 or 4 day fast, I'll lose like 5-6 pounds. And as soon as I start eating again, 3 or 4 days later, I've gained that weight back, okay? I don't feel sick. My appetite's great. I'm suffering right now from fasting. Not really, but I'm tempted. I want to go eat. I'm hungry. Something that's telling me that it's gonna help, that the keto diet does help. Because I was like, there's all kinds of anecdotal evidence, the doctor, and she's like, yeah, but we don't deal with anecdotal evidence. We need, scientifically proven facts. Well, I'm trying to get right with the Lord anyway, and fasting and praying is part of that, So I just don't want you to lose a bunch of weight. I'm not gonna. I won't. I don't feel sick. I'm just got a little bit of, I feel a little sensation in my chest, and I can clear my throat in the morning, and it's a little bit of blood in it sometimes. That's why I came in to see you guys, the doctors. Well, I hope you guys have a nice day. I'll talk to you later.